Hello there, and welcome back to the Owen Glendower Model Railway. In this video, we'll be reviewing this, the Hornby Railroad Hall class. I bet you're all wondering to yourselves, what happened to the Batman Hall class which I purchased at the From Model Railway Expedition over a year ago? The reason why I do not have that model anymore is because of two or three reasons. One, when I had the model up on the layout for the first time, there was a bit of damage near the steam cylinders, causing it to derail each time it went near a corner. That was an easy part to replace, so I bought that from Batman and had it fixed. And then afterwards, the connection between the locomotive and tender caused it to derail pretty much every part of the entire layout. I tried rectifying the problem with putting extra rates in the tender, but unfortunately I was not able to fix the problem. In the end, I chose just to get rid of the model and hope I will find a better Hall class. Sometime last year, I purchased a replica Railways Hall class. It didn't run well, but it was improving. When I just thought it was about to get even better, it derailed and the connection with the body of the locomotive to the chassis sheared off completely, making the model pretty much impossible to repair. At my wit's end, I returned the model to where I purchased it from, Lord and Butler. Returned the model. While I was looking around, seeing if there was anything else I could replace the model with, I found this in the brand new section. Which I remember people telling me that you wouldn't be able to find a Hornby Railroad Hall class. They don't make them anymore. But I was astonished to find this locomotive. I paid near enough £100, and it is a lot more better. Now it's time to take it out of the box and see what this locomotive looks like up close and personal. Here we are at the turntable with the Hornby Railroad Hall class. It may not have all the fancy details as the Batman Hall class, but in my opinion, it still is pretty good on the details. It has a simple satin finish on the boiler. On the livery itself, it's pretty much quite interesting. Now we'll have a little bit more of a close look so we can see what details that which are on this loco. Here we are closer up to the Hornby Railroad Hall class, and we begin at the front end of the locomotive. The lining on this locomotive may not be as fancy as on other locos in my collection, aka my Star class, but it's still represented and beautifully applied here. The smoke box with the numbers clear and shed codes are all perfect. Yes, I would criticize this model. Would be nicer if it had a more brass top on its smokestack, but we are dealing with a cheap Hornby Railroad loco. Go down the side of the loco, we got the nameplate Hellingham Hall. Try to say that a couple of times. Took me a good few times to get used to saying that properly. The splashes of the gold lining. Go over to the cab. The running number. Oh, just so you know, yes, it does not have sprung buffers, but that's not something that, for price rise, is pretty much alright. The lining. There is cab detail, but it's not highlighted on this model. If you want that highlighted, you would have to get a paintbrush and deal with it yourself. The tender, the coal load's pretty realistic. British Railways logo, beautifully applied here. The lining. Got the brake rigging. Well, I think it's a brake pipe. Yes, there's brake pipe on the rear buffer beam. Now we go over to the side where it has most of the detail. It has one or two things which it does trounce the Batman for. The throttle, I think it's the accelerator link, is actually metal, which on the Batman one would have been plastic. Every little detail on its locomotive is quite amazing, considering that this is the same sort of price as a Dapple Hawthorne Leslie. For the size of it, it is quite excellent. Now we'll tell you the history of the Hall class. The Great Western Hall class was designed by Charles Collett, built between 1928 to 1943, with a total of 258 locomotives built. In 1944, Frederick Hawkesworth would build a further 71 locomotives from 1944 to 1950. The Hall class proved to be a very successful locomotive in various tasks and roles, from goods work to passenger services throughout the Great Western network, cross country and on branch lines. According to Peter Herring, they were the first true mixed traffic locomotive and inspired such locomotives such as the Black Fives, the Thompson B1s, and the BR Standard Class 5 MT. The first one to be withdrawn was in 1941. 4911 Bowlen Hall was destroyed beyond repair during a bombing raid, which the cast continued on until its proper withdrawal began was in 1959 and continued until 1965. As for the normal hall, for the modified hall, the withdrawal began from January 1963 to December 1965. For the normal halls, there's about 10 locomotives left in preservation, with one being rebuilt into 2999 Lady of Legend Saint class. And for the modified halls, there are 6 locomotives left in preservation, and with one donor becoming a parts for the new Grange class and the new Hawkesworth County class, and not forgetting the famous Harry Potter locomotive. Now we go on to the track and see how useful this locomotive can be. Here we are at the track with the Hornby Railroad Hall class, Hellingham Hall. And for this running session, we've just gone out with a simple Great Western running session. With the Hall class, we have these traditional blood and custard coaches. And on the second line, we have the Star class, Princess Patricia, with some classic Great Western coaches. And on the third line, we have the mana class, dim more mana with a selection of creatures and siphon dragons. Now it's time to let these beautiful locomotives show us what they're made of.
Seems my summer days have come. Yesterdays, I feel the love. I'm in heaven when we touch. We're like castaways, can't get enough. I'd fight hell to hold you every night. Just can't wait to show you it'll be alright. Lady, oh my lady, let me hold you close. Lady, oh my lady, never let you go. I'd be lost without you, I'm no rolling stone. Lady, oh my lady, you'll never be alone. With every single breath I take, when I close my eyes, picture your face. There's no time to hesitate. Let's grasp this moment now, no time to waste. I fight hell to hold you every night. Just can't wait to show you it'll be alright. Lady, oh my lady, let me hold you close. Lady, oh my lady, never let you go. I'd be lost without you, I'm no rolling stone. Lady, oh my lady, you'll never be alone. I'd fight hell to hold you every night. Just can't wait to show you it'll be alright. Lady, oh my lady, let me hold you close. Lady, oh my lady, never let you go. take me as I am. Do you feel my hunger? There could be no other. I'll always be your man. Summer lasts forever. We're meant to be together. It's time to make a stand. It's written in the stars. Written in the stars. Tonight the world is ours. You'll always have my heart. Wait for me, lady. I'm coming home. It's written in the stars. Written in the stars. I don't want no danger. Love ain't been no stranger. 'Cause I've been there before. I don't need no chancer. With you I found the answer. Can you give me more? Some love lasts forever. We're meant to be together. It's time to make a stand. It's written in the stars. Written in the stars. Tonight the world is ours. You'll always have my heart. Wait for me, lady. I'm coming home. It's written in the stars. Written in the stars. Some love lasts forever. We're meant to be together. It's time to make a stand. It's written in the stars. Written in the stars. Tonight the world is ours. You'll always have my heart. Wait for me, lady. I'm coming home. It's written in the stars. Written in the stars. Working hard just to pay your bills. You're a slave to the daily grind. Stupid boss trying to break your will. You don't pay him any mind. One of these days, gonna lose control. Gonna walk right out the door. The 9 to 5 is gonna break your soul. You won't take it anymore. You got the poor blues, and it's a crying shame. So what you got?
an effortlessly fun running session comes to an end. My thoughts on the Hornby Railroad Hall class. It's a superb locomotive. For the money, it's an excellent bargain. For those who run in BR or Great Western fans or in general, this locomotive is perfect. It's fantastic. It's pretty good on details considering how much it is. My thoughts on the Batman Hall class. If you got a layout that could handle with the tender connections, it's also a worthwhile locomotive to have. But if you want a simple price locomotive, the Hornby Railroad Hall class is perfect. That concludes my review of the Hornby Railroad Hall class. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share and subscribe to the Lone Ranger Motoring channel. If you have any ideas for the future, as long as they are feasible, mention them in the comments because we do read and answer to every comment we get. Until the next time, see ya.